Alright guys, so three steps to choosing the best currency pairs to trade. And as you know guys, there is no the best pair, but there is various ways, very efficient ways to find the most lucrative pairs to trade, which is gonna give you the most pip value, in terms of profits. But which are those pairs, how to look for those pairs? There are so much misleading information online, which is just mind-blowing. But guys, so because it's not about finding the best pair, it's about finding correlations between some of those pairs, which is gonna eliminate all the other pairs out there for a good reason. This video can shock some of you guys, especially that people who are newbie traders or medium level traders, so it might shock you. But guys, this is gonna be very, very valuable information, and yeah, let's get started, guys.
Hey, what's up guys? So stay tuned.
Alrighty then. Right, so let's get to the chase. Okay, so first of all guys, I'm not sure why nobody's talking about it, nobody's sharing this with anybody else. None of the Forex educators out there on websites are not talking about this. That most important thing that we need to understand when we trade Forex is the correlation between Forex and gold, right? Because the gold is the safe haven asset. Gold is one of the hugest, biggest safe haven assets ever, since ever. And everything works according to gold. You like it or not, okay? And I haven't, I've talked about this before as well. So first thing we need to understand is correlations about where the gold is going today. Okay, is the gold going up or down today? And then what we do is we are basically looking at other pairs that are intercorrelating with that pair. So what the hell I'm talking about? I'm talking about this, okay? If I see that gold is going up for today, okay, for example, okay? So the gold has found extreme support, Gold is meant to go up for long term anyways, okay? And so if the gold is going up, what do we know? If the gold is going up right now, well, like 4 hours ago, we know that in that time, exactly here, okay, USD will go down, USD will go down, dollar will go down. And when saying USD, I'm not just, basically saying just the USD dollar, there's a lot of pairs we can trade with it. So, if the gold goes up for the day, the USD goes down. Why is this? Why it's so important? Why it always happens? Okay, you like it or not? It's like mathematical game. 1 + 1 is 2, 2 by 4, 2 + 2 is 4, and you cannot change it. During the times of economic unrest, investors tend to dump dollar in favor of gold. Unlike the other assets, gold maintains its intrinsic value, okay? And this is like this happens all of the time, and some people don't realize it. Nobody is teaching about it, okay? People are left in the dark. Now, if the gold goes up, what else can we do? We know that if the gold goes up, if the gold goes up, just an example, okay? This is a hourly chart because I just want to show momentum, okay? But I'm not talking about the daily chart because one candlestick is going to be one candlestick is one day. It's going to be not beneficial for this, momentum talk. We're talking about momentum. We're talking about momentum trading strategies that we can pursue and generate profits, okay? So if the gold goes up, we know that AUD and USD will also go up at the same time. So why should you go out there, look for, some great, best Forex trades, which doesn't exist, because there are plenty of people who trade, Mexican against Indian rupee all day long, and they make full-time income, several times a day. What I'm talking about is it's about understanding where and how they are acting to each other, and then just finding the opportunity, which I showed you in my previous videos how I trade gold. Well, gold is beautiful. So what else do we know? So gold goes up, USD and Swiss franc. Okay, Swiss franc is another best safe haven pair. So USD CHF is gonna go down. Why? Because there is a big reason. 25%, so 1/4 of Switzerland's reserves are backed by gold. So long story short, guys, it really, it's much better to learn this by heart rather than learning how to use MACD by heart, which doesn't exist. Why I'm talking about this, because I got some into some funny emails like this. Anyway, let's continue on, guys. If the gold goes up, what else happens? What else happens? USD CAD goes down. Okay, what else happens if the oil goes up? Brent crude oil, okay, reserves. USD CAD tends to go bearish, okay, tends to go down. And what happens when the gold goes up? What happens when gold goes up? Euro USD tends to go up as well, okay? Don't forget that Switzerland has 25% of the reserves backed by gold, and Swiss is a big deal. And now, well, that's not only it, okay? This is like a baby game, okay, which we should know by heart. Well, my students know this by heart because, they are being taught this in my academy. From the academic tutorials. However, guys, understanding the correlations, okay, what I want you to understand is I want to open your eyes that the best best pairs to trade in Forex are the intercorrelated Forex pairs, the ones that goes against each other. Because why should we look at at Forex currency pairs that that goes the same direction? Because why would we tackle that if we know that if we take an opposite intercorrelated Forex currency pair, we can look for buy on one and sell for other one, or vice versa, depending how they. So this is how they are correlated. So if the Euro USD goes up or down, the opposite is going to happen to the USD CHF. I want you to focus on this right side, not the left side, okay? These pairs are moving together, okay? Those, in my experience, guys, those, of course, those, should be looked at as singular, okay? We should not look at them together. But when we look at the pairs that goes against each other, we can look at them together, okay? So if the Euro USD is going down for today, just for example, okay, then we know that USD CHF is going to go up, okay? And when the GBP USD is going down or up, the USD JPY is going to do the opposite thing. So GBP USD one way, USD CHF opposite way. AUD USD one way, USD CAD opposite way, and the AUD USD and USD JPY opposite way. So now comes the question, okay, so what are the steps, okay, to choose this? So now we can say, Andrew, okay, I know that if the gold goes one way, then I know that these pairs are going to react as such, okay, and this as well. And I also understand that on the right side, these are the currency pairs that don't move together. Those are the best to catch the price movements. Those are the best to look for trading opportunities, because your mindset will also tell you if one goes one way, other one is going to go other way, and if some of that other one is going to break very important resistance or support on a 4-hour chart or a daily chart, which are most important support, resistance, pivot points and pivot areas, then we know that we can find really great trading opportunity. So for example, if the Euro USD broke down the daily support point going down, and you see that the new 4-hour candlestick opened below that daily support, then you know that, bam, wow, nice. Then USD CHF is probably, if the USD CHF already broke 2-hour resistance, then you know that it's gonna go up, and because then we have two great, beautiful confirmations for medium-term scalping trades. So there's no questions asked, okay? Look at the charts, look out there, and look at these particular Forex currency pairs. It's gonna be mind-blowing, okay? It did blow my mind, like 5 years ago when I was learning this, but this is not the first time I'm talking about this. So now the steps, guys, okay? So step number 1, watch the pair that is best correlated to the gold. Those are the best, okay? Only look at no more than 5 Forex currency pairs. So we can trade all of them, guys, okay? We can trade all of those. So choose the best 5, okay? Here are some examples. So, you have plenty of examples. Choose the best 5. Which are the best 5 that I would choose, okay, depending on the price amount movement and price action. I usually go to the, some of the news portals and look at the biggest movers, okay? So the top 5 could be really, really, most reliable ones. But again, there is no best, you know, look at how they're correlating, and once you understand the correlation, it's gonna open your mindset and it's gonna allow you to eliminate emotions in some cases as well, because you will know that if the one is going one way, other one is going other way, and vice versa. Especially if one of them is breaking out or breaking down very important pivot areas, then you know that the other one is going to move that way, okay, opposite way as well. And that was the most beautiful, calculations in our head and thoughts that we can make beforehand, before we look at any of the currency pairs. So so best reliable confirmations can be found on not on correlated pairs, but on not correlated pairs. So that would be this right section right here. So use investing.com for the best movers, as I showed you, okay? And you can also use tradingview.com as screener, okay, to see which is the biggest loser or winner for the day. As you know, here is this is a tradingview.com free website, okay, where we analyze our charts. Here you can click on the screener and you can click on Forex screener. And I made videos before how to use them. Only look when something is, strongly buying or strongly selling. Okay, now there is none of that. So we only look for a strong buy or strong sell. If it says strong buy, it means, for somehow that asset or that Forex currency pair is experiencing a bullish movement, and we could look for the retracement when it's gonna go back down. So take for the pair, okay, so take one pair, take another intercorrelated pair, okay, and work with them. Okay guys, so let me know if you want me to talk more about correlated and intercorrelated Forex currency pairs, because those are the best to start gaining understanding, not starting to analyze them, for no reason. Because it's better to trade something that you know and understand, rather than just, fluffing around and, analyzing something that's, doesn't even, like open a Russian ruble, I wouldn't be able even to trade that, on day-to-day basis, okay? Because I don't trade exotics and minor pairs, and I do that for a reason, because I don't understand those pairs, how they are correlated. Well, to gain understanding, all we need to know is go and learn that, okay? I'm not saying that I don't know because I didn't learn, and I don't learn because I don't want to learn them, because I'm only trading Forex majors and they are giving me the best results, and that would be probably one of my biggest advice for you as well. Only trade what you know, only trade what you understand, but start gaining understanding, between these, which could really, really blow your mind up, okay? Thank you guys for watching this video. So basically, I was having time off from trading, okay? I was simply having time off from trading. Now I'm back, okay? I was doing some offline stuff, I wasn't doing much, because airports was closed anyway, in my case, I wasn't able to go to Spain to watch, to view my investment properties. But now airports are open again since so Spain opened, Tenerife opened yesterday. So hopefully I will be able to start trading again, starting to do my daily stuff. However guys, we are still providing signals, Forex signals in my signals group on Telegram every single day. We provide 5 to 12 signals. It's me, and my admins, they're working hard, just outsourcing these signals, the best signals that they could get. So everything is great in that sense. But but I was kind of off because, I wanted to be off, a little while. But at this stage I want to be back because, I want to be back because I want to be back in written. Because when I'm back, doing daily stuff, it makes me want to do even more stuff. And my goal was this by end of this summer to get another property in the Tenerife, So hopefully I will be able to do that. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Remember, there is no magic in trading, there is no best strategy in trading, there is no best indicator or best, or magical robot, okay, for trading. It's all about our understanding, and how we apply our understanding. There is no magic. There is education and practice, which is gonna allow us to achieve the best goals when it comes to day trading, I'm telling this by heart, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I love you all, and see you again next time. Bye bye.